This is Jacquard Cyanotype. It comes in two parts, and you mix those two parts according to the instructions right on the side of the bottle, and they're used to create sun prints. Now, sun prints have been around for years. I remember doing them over 30 years ago as a kid, and it was kind of a core memory, and I just loved doing it. It was fascinating. You mix the two parts together, and then you put it on cardstock, paint it, and let that dry completely. And you do this in a fairly dim room. You don't want the light to react to it while it is drying on that paper. I'm using mixed media paper here, but you can use whatever paper you want. You could even use fabric. Once those papers are dry, you just gather a bunch of different objects. We're using some natural objects that we picked up on a walk. You lay them on top of the papers and then put them out in the sun for between 3 and 30 minutes, depending on your sunlight. You'll notice as it sits in the sun that the paper turns a kind of bronzy, browny tan color. After it's ready, you put it into a sink of cold water for 5 minutes and let it soak, and the exposure will happen. And then you set them aside to dry. I turned mine into cards, but you can use your prints for whatever you want. This is a great, fun activity to do, and I love doing it with kids.